Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show, everyone. I am your host here on YouTube and at twitch.tv/The Chance Bishop Show Live, and at our pack opening channel, Chance Bishop Breaks, where we open up brand new packs every Monday and Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And in today's episode of our MLB The Show 21 Mariners franchise, we have George Kirby making his MLB debut. Apparently he had no stats in AA. He never pitched a game, just sat on the bench the entire day. Alright, George of the Jungle Kirby, and making your MLB debut, so soak it in, kiddo, because you're never going to have a better day than this. Now, Kirby, facing his first batter, it's David Fletcher of the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. That's going to fly out to left field right there for out number one. So a very good start to this game for the Curbster. Now, Kirby fully loaded, taking on Iglesias, and Iglesias goes down looking. That's going to be his first Major League punch-out. Love that right there for George Kirby. Definitely going to be a big part of the rotation next season. Love that for the young starter here in Seattle. Now, Mike Trout, biggest threat, goes down, swinging that ball way too far inside. There we go. Great move right there, but for the Angels, Andrew Heaney, in 30 games, he's 10-8, 30-40 rate, 161 innings pitched, 167 hits allowed, a 140 whip, 60 walks, 249 punch-outs. 150 right here, 150 right here. Leadoff batter goes down swinging at that check swing. I guess it's a check swing, called out, could not hold up in time. You hate to see that. Clinic up now, it's a 2-2 count for Jared. And he should have gone to Jared because he's not going to ring on that one. That's going to be the second punch out of the game for Heaney. Now Kyle Lewis up, and Lewis watches strike three inside goodbye. So Heaney strikes out the side in order. Now, Anthony Rendon called strike three, saying he went around on the swing. Love that right there. Kirby picking up another strikeout. Jared Walsh puts that on the ground. Evan White snags it and will step on first base in time for the out right there. So Kirby, methodically getting through this Angels order. Both sides could go 1-2-3. That ball is going to be shot through the gap right there. It's going to be a 2-out single for Justin Upton. Not a great defensive guy, but hey, he can hit the ball. That's all he's here for. Good old Justin Upton. Jose Rojas goes down swinging at that curveball for the final out here in the second. On to the bottom of the second inning right now. Score still tied at 0 apiece. One hit for the Angels. Kyle Seager, it's a 1-1 count, and Seager puts that on the ground, chops down the first base line. Walsh steps on the bag in time for out number one here in the second inning. So Heaney, 18 pitches so far through an inning and a third, as he picks up yet another strikeout as Keibert Ruiz goes down swinging. Fourth punch out of the game for Andrew Heaney. Now Evan White, young first baseman, pitches that ball too far outside for strikeout number 5 for Heaney. Brandon Marsh, the outfielder DH guy, goes down looking right there. They're going to say that caught the zone just barely. Max Stacy up, brother of Brock Stacy, and that ball will be caught by the left fielder right there on the run. It's going to be Braden Bishop flashing his speed right there, showing you why he should be in the everyday lineup. Now David Fletcher up, and Fletcher pops this one up first base side. Alex is going to stay fair, but caught though by Evan White for the final out. So Rangers go down 1-2-3 here. And now on to the bottom of the fourth for the Mariners. As clinches that ball way too high for the 9th punch out of the game. Had to jump forward a little ahead here due to just some time constraints with today's program. It's still a 0-0 ball game, as Mariners still looking for a hit here at the end of the 4th inning. So it ended up pretty easy. Justin Upton right now gonna be walked right there. It's gonna be the first walk of the game issued by George Kirby here in the 5th inning. So 60 pitches through 4 innings pitched. Man on first, ball on the ground. Second baseman of the shortstop, back over to first base in time. Nice double play. That's how you get effective pitching done, George Kirby. That's how you make a major league pitcher out of yourself. Following that up, Brandon Marsh puts down on a line right past the glove of the second baseman for a 2-out single right there. So trying to keep that runner from advancing. That's the name of the game right now as Max Stacy puts that on the ground. Kyle Seager, jump throw to first. In time, White makes the scoop play. Kyle Seager leads off the 5th, and that's going to be a pop-up behind the plate on a 3-1 count. That ball is right down the chute, but no, it's going to be a pop-up in very foul territory behind the plate, just up against the wall right there. Now, Keibert Ruiz up to 1-2 count, and Ruiz chases that changeup way too far down in the dirt for out number 2 here in the 5th inning. So, 60 pitches, 11 strikeouts for Heaney. He's having a game of his life. Evan White goes down swinging. So, no one can touch Andrew Heaney this game. All-star difficulty definitely getting the best of the Seattle Mariners right now. David Fletcher up, and Fletcher puts that one on a line. That ball's going to end up right in the glove of the right fielder, Jared Kelenic. Nice, easy grab for the young outfielder here in Seattle. You know, Matt's definitely wishing they had a premier center fielder like Kelenic. Jose Iglesias goes down swinging at that slider right there for out number 2. The 6th punch out of the game for Kirby. And now Mike Trout, 3-1 count. That's going to be a ball issue right there for the 2nd walk of the game for Kirby. So Kirby threw 6 innings, 81 pitches. I mean, he's getting up there in pitch counts. Maybe has another inning or so left in at most. But Rendon puts that one on a line into that left center field gap. Bishop can't cut it off. Neither can Kyle Lewis. You know, runner from first going to score on that double right there. And it's going to be a 1-0 lead here for the Los Angeles Angels as Rendon puts them ahead. Walsh watches strike 3 down the middle to end the inning. As now Ty France trying to get the first hit of the game for the Mariners as they're still held hitless through 5 1/3 innings. Nick Maton up, and Maton, there you go, draws a walk. That's going to be first base winner of the game for the Mariners. Perfect game over. Now it's just a no-hit bid, so just need 1 hit here to break this game up. Andrew Heaney get him off the mound. Hopefully Taylor Trammell draws a walk. So back-to-back walks. Run that pitch count up. Pitching coach coming out trying to talk to his star saying, hey, you were cruising on back-to-back walks. Lit up a hit right now. That run's going to score. Game is tied. We can't guarantee we're going to get any more runs off of George Kirby because he has just been killing it on the mound. Braden Bishop shows you why he's been a 4A player. Strikes out. And Kelenic, 3-1 count, puts down on the ground. And that ball will be tossed over the second baseman in time for out number 3. Heaney works out of the jam. 7th inning. Kirby still out there. 93 pitches. That ball is put in the air. Center fielder Kyle Lewis ranges over. Settles under that one. And left center field and makes the catch for out number 1. So good for Kirby getting out there and pitching yet another inning. Big punch out right there for over 100 pitches on the day. 101st pitch ends up in the 8th strikeout for George Kirby. Now Brandon Marsh, 1-2 count, and that makes that 9 strikeouts for George Kirby as he is having himself a day on the mound despite his team not getting a single hit. No hits through 6 innings as Kyle Lewis puts that on the ground. Shortstop fires over to first base in time for the first out here in the 7th inning. So running out of time now to break up this no-no as the Mariners, you know, their pedals to the metal. The pressure is on as Seager puts that one through the hole. Second baseman dove for it, could not get a glove on it. And there you go. Andrew Heaney, the no-hitter is over. You know, head coach coming out saying, hey, enough. Joe Madden comes out, smacks him in the butt, saying something about old school baseball, that he should have finished this game, something. You know, Joe Madden went from winning the World Series in 2016 to being run out of town by 2018, so it is what it is. Steve Cishek in now for his 71st game, and 70 games he's 5-3, 9 holes, 6 innings pitch, 8.266 ERA. So very respectable season for Cishek, that submarine thrower. You always hate to face a submarine thrower, guys. one of the worst pitchers to just possibly face. Now, White goes down to end the inning right there. So Cishek, after that hit by Heaney, just goes, gets the job done. Mariners still down by 1, but do pick up a hit. 8th inning. George Kirby still out on the mound. Evan White makes the snag right there. 4 out and 1. 108 pitches for Kirby. David Fletcher up, and Fletcher puts down the line to center field. Lewis gets to it quickly, fires into the infield. That's going to be a 1-out single for the Angels second baseman, shortstop, whatever he is, David Fletcher. Next batter up, that's going to be a fly ball to right. Kalenic can't get there. Lewis cuts it off. Play at second. No, they're going to go third. Fletcher's going to be safe at third base with a double for Jose Iglesias. Mike Trout goes down swinging right there for the 10th punch out of the game for George Kirby. And now Rendon puts that one in the air. Lewis backs up for it and makes the catch. So through 8 innings, 1 run allowed by George Kirby, but only 1 hit for the Seattle Mariners, as Kirby's looking to try and get the no decision this game. Doesn't want to be slated with a loss in his big league debut. As Mike Mayers comes in 66 games, he is 2-1, 31 holds, 64 innings pitched, a 3.36 ERA, 57 strikeouts, 24 walks. Right, he's batting 232. Left, he's batting 236. First batter he faces sends that one to left field. That's going to be a Ty France single on that 3-2 count. Love to see that right there. Nick Maton chases ball 3 out of the zone for strike 3. There you go, first out of the inning for Mayers. Taylor Trammell chops that one back to the pitcher, who fires to the shortstop over the first base in time for the double play. Andres Munoz comes in 32 games. He is 2-2, 16 holds, 3 innings pitched, a 2.37 ERA, 34 strikeouts, 10 walks. Right is batting 200, left is batting 212 against the 22-year-old flamethrower. First batter he faces goes down to 102 miles an hour of pure gas. Justin Upton puts down on the line. Kalenic will not be able to get there though. That's going to be a 1-out double for Justin Upton. Throw almost beats him to second, but he heads first, slides in there just in time to avoid the out. Jose Rojas puts down on the ground. That one's going to sneak through. Right fielder fires home. Throw will be not in time. Upton scores from second on a 1-out single. It is a 2-0 game now. Next batter up, that ball is put past the pitcher. Second baseman grabs it, fires over to first base in time for the double play out. Raisel Iglesias in to close out the game. In 55 games, he's 0-5, 39-42 and saves, 50 innings pitched, a 3.60 ERA, 47 strikeouts, 18 walks. Right is batting 203, left is batting 205 against him. First batter up, Braden Bishop goes down swinging. I mean, I thought the lefties were batting 205 against him, but that's the better side. Jared Kalenic pops this one up. Catcher Max Stacy out. We'll catch that one in foul territory for out number 2. Not a great start to this game. Not a great finish to this game either by the Seattle Mariners. Not mustering up much of a fight in Game 1/62 of the 2021 season. So Kyle Lewis up, and Lewis watches strike 3. Iglesias guts the save. And there you go, another season of no postseason baseball for the Seattle Mariners. They did not finish with a record good enough to make the playoffs. You hate to see that here by Seattle. Manager right there looking clearly upset. It's a 2-0 final score. Only 2 hits for Seattle in this game. Hate to see that in George Kirby's debut. Buntex on YouTube though. Peace out. Rock on. Guys, catch you next time on the Chance Bishop Show.